the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm doing exactly what I was supposed to. I'm happy should be the energy of the moment, and for you too. I'll tell you that much, you know. Yeah. I'm jealous. I want to clarify. You are the light. I can feel it, and I wish for you, you know, to be able to feel it too. And soon, let's see what's going to happen soon. But I'm happy. I feel like that's the joy card that we kept on seeing, you know, that was linked to this Lion's Gate. I have that strong feeling. You are the light. It's the same light. I'm not going to clarify this. That's the same light. If you look at yourself at the moment, and if you're resonating with my energy, if not, we'll try to all get there together. Don't worry, I'm leaving no one behind, you know. And it's like right now, that's the energy of the moment here. Those are like the current energies, you feeling divine energy, being like a little bit like filled by some kind of a light, you know, and it reflecting in you definitely with that sense of happiness, of things like falling into place for you, and that there is like beautiful, even if your DM is not in your life, you know. So I'm jealous. It's because he's the chaser now, I can tell you that much. That's the energy that's attached to it, you know. Yeah, let me see. You see what he's trying to tell you here? It's like he thinks you're having the time of your life, basically, without him. That's what I'm seeing here. Like you juggling, you know, different cups, or the idea of giving your cup to somebody, and you see like him being defensive here about this whole thing. Is definitely has to do with who you give your cup of love to. Clear. Just jealous, you know. And I told you our DMs have a jealous spirit, and slowly what I'm trying to understand is that we share that spirit too. Maybe ours is just a little bit more in check, you know, or it expresses itself in a different way, in a more positive way. But he's like really jealous, I'll tell you that much. You see that heartbreak from him again. That's the energy that's attached to him being jealous. He's heartbroken because of this, his decisions, you know, with these Ace of Swords that we keep seeing. But at the same time, he's heartbroken because of what's happening between you guys. And let me tell you, that's the reason why he wants to be like divine. Where is he? I'm sorry, people. Right here. That's the reason why he wants to be like divine, basically a divine masculine. I can tell you that much is the thought of losing you, the heartbreak that's attached to that. So when I see the Three of Pentacles, which has been coming up like a lot lately as well, I'm seeing here, I'll tell you clearly, is either hopping on the twin flame journey, hopping on the spiritual journey. This, you see this card here is like building something. This is something new. What I'm channeling here is definitely like, you know, clearly people, like a divorce or a separation from his karmic. This here is a little bit of what it feels like, you know. Why is that? Is because, you know, this heartbreak and this inner conflicts that he's experiencing are just too much for him. He has to liberate himself from that. I keep telling you, you know, is what I'm seeing here. So some more. Oh, a card flew. Yeah, you see what I was trying to tell you? This is literally like, you know, Judgment Day or something like this. You see what I was telling you? Like literally the weight is onto him. The weight is onto him. He's got to open the gates. You feel like you have the last say so, but at the end of the day, he feels the same thing in more like an active way. That's all I'll tell you. You have to see the truth. You have to see the truth. I can't say it any other way. I hope it makes sense for you from these cards, but this is like confirmation is what I'm seeing here with these cards. No movement forward. that they're having to definitely do with the union that's locked, you know, in the future for you. As long as this here doesn't happen for him to tell you his authentic truth yet again, nothing is going to happen. And that is a little bit like his sense of jealousy, which amazes me, because how can you be jealous when you know you're the one, you know, with the secrets here? It's ridiculous, you know. That's like that immaturity, masculine immaturity, I can tell you that much. Soul song. Nothing has gone wrong. It's funny, people. I'm telling you, there's a strong sense of alignment here. I found one song like 2 nights ago that I used to listen to like nearly 10 years ago, quite frankly. And I'm like, you know, this is my DM trying to talk to me. It's crazy. This is really scary slowly to me. I must admit that, people. But anyways, try to look for clues, you know, in a little bit of that. You will see what I'm trying to tell you. But definitely you're going to be hearing the soundtrack of your twin flame journey, people, is the best way that I can put it. And when I see nothing has gone wrong, I have to believe it, because this here, even yesterday and the night before, that's how I rocked myself to sleep, you know, with this very song I'm talking about. And if you know the journey I've been through, I'm a music lover. I don't want to say too much, but music is like is my best friend. I have a passion that you can guess that has to do with music, you know. But anyway, and I quit listening to music. I dance, people. Let's, you know, stop the mystery here. Not a lot of people are going to hear this, so I can you know, chase that away with time, me saying this. But I'm a dancer. That's my passion. Not professionally for the moment, but it was definitely a part of my life. And even as a dancer, I stopped listening to music, and it's coming back into my life. I know what it means. Is literally like when your heart chakra is closed, you cannot music can influence you in the positive or the negative way, and people from that industry understood that a long time ago, let me tell you. But like, it can also soothe you, so, or make you dream or something, you know, like inspire you. And when you want to repress your feelings, one thing that will happen to you, like initially, is definitely the fact that you won't feel comfortable listening to music. So if you do, pay attention to the music you're listening to, because it'll show you literally like the soundtrack of your twin flame journey. It's the best way that I can put it, and I hope that it makes sense to you, you know. Some more. Man holding a coin and the sun. You gotta start believing in this thing. To me here, this is a man like manifested in the flesh, and he's right here with the union card. I didn't even have to look. That's what it is. I want to tell you, if you're part of my soul family, you can have your DM too. When I see the world, a man holding a coin, and the sun. It's beautiful. It's here in the cards. I don't know how many times, you know, I'm going to have to name the reading, you know, union in the cards before it actually like manifests. And I'll tell you, the beauty of this is literally like you wanted to have a look in the future. So when these energies show up in the future, what else do you need? It's like, really, you know, you want to have a look. It's telling you it's coming in the future. It keeps saying it. Get ready, and it'll unfold for each and every one of us in divine time, and I will leave it at that. I can see union, and I can feel it, and I can feel that I'm aligned. It's a lot of things that I'm feeling, people. And I'm telling you, I know I'm not wrong here. So, you know, some more. And the reading's nearly over. Let me, you know, secure this portion before these forces try to, you know, take a dig at me again. done. So soon. It's like I'm really starting to understand this. There's some kind of a force here trying to provide me from sending out the message, and I know why. It's because I want to share positivity, pure positivity with people, and these negative forces have a problem with that. Yeah, you see it again, that sense of that idea of like something being revealed to you about the past, and you see what I see from this card. Do you know what I see from this card here is like soon with the Knight of Swords. You will see this thing like unfolding, before you. I'm not saying it's going to be mind-blowing, because literally now you're a little bit prepared, and I can tell you one thing: keep your composure. If I see the Eight of Cups here, like right after that, then let me see, because I know it did not show up, so far. So let's see. Oh, I got some cards. It can go for that too. It can go for that too. One more is definitely the idea I was about to say of having your like to be a class act. Definitely, I was looking for the Eight of Cups. So if we see it, you know what I'm trying to tell you. But definitely that, you're going to have to get yourself in check when this thing happens, that's supposed to bring you closer to union. Do not lose your cool. This here is more like, you cannot act like you are afraid to lose him when you are in front of him. Display here like an accomplished woman who has no problem walking away from things that are not, suitable to her, and holding on to her cup of love until she can reach the Ten of Cups that I was saying. And I don't know if it's this card. I think it was in reverse. It would make sense to me. It's like, keep your emotions in check, and like this here is like really keep them in check, because what he's going to tell you is going to trigger you. I can tell you that much, Yeah. In a sense, he'll reveal something to you about the past. You'll see. Be a class act. It's not about walking away here. It's not even about the Eight of Cups that represents to me like a class act, like disconnecting yourself from a situation. Literally here feels like, you're already disconnected. All you have to do is to hold your position here and not to give you the last full cup of love that would make this whole thing like, complete for him. Keep your emotions in check. The next time you encounter your DM is what I can tell you, because I can see it's going to happen soon, There's like a little bit of a warning here. Some more. Yeah, you see that? It's not the devil energy. That's the only thing the devil can do here. A little bit like, it's not, that's trying to dim my light, because let me tell you, I was ecstatic in the portion that I lost, but it's no problem. I chased that energy away. This here is about paying attention to the signs, and I'm telling you, it has to do with the truth, with the moment that we are living. For the moment, you also have to be like your own guide, your own reader, your own seer. You got to open up your eyes right now, because it is all happening in front of you, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, you see that? You see that, people? I know it's not me. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit bald here, but no, don't hold it against me, please. Why? Because I know that I'm fully into my Queen of Cups energy. So I know, Spirit is not talking about me here. That's what you have to do. I'm telling you, I can sense those things, but it is time for you to do the same too. And I can tell you here, from what I'm seeing when I see the devil, as to pay attention to the signs. A lot of you depend on others to tell you what you should know about yourself. it's okay, everybody needs help, or something like that. But at the end of the day, you are going to have to be like your own source of knowledge and of messages, of clues, like definitely you have not tuned into your intuitive side for most of you guys so far, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I know I'm not supposed to be touching that. You can feel the thing that's going to happen to you soon, but somehow you're worried about like other things. What I'm telling you, you should develop your psychic gifts as well, because if you are a divine feminine, I keep trying to tell you, you're a witch too. You are. But don't see it for what they portray it to be in the movies. It's like we're dealing with a different kind of energy here. Anyways, some more, but that I can see it is so clear, be in your energy, that like water type of energy, because that there is a little bit of what you're lacking in this journey. I can tell you that much. You can feel all these things if you allow it to, and I'm gonna leave it at that. By yourself, you don't need nobody else to tell you. Awakening, do you see this? And wellness is, there's no contradiction here. Last one, sensitivity. Yes, people. Awaken to the thought that you have the clues in you, to make yourself feel better. All you have to do is to cultivate your sensitivity. And when I see the Queen of Cups in reversed here and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, that's the energy that you've been displaying so far, and let's awaken from it. Let's start feeling better as we have all the clues within to do so. And I'll leave it here. Some more. Caring connections, you already know. Walking away, deceits. So what I'm seeing as I'm taking a moment here. This is beautiful. I'm telling you, be mindful of that for yourselves too. I feel a little bit like it, but I feel like I'm protected, because I know how far I've gone spiritually. Once you're able to identify something, this thing loses its power a little bit. It's literally like I can see these dark forces, and they definitely have a problem with the message that I want to send out, because that's like here, that's a little bit of my divine work, but I'm protected. I feel protected. You should be careful a little bit with yourself. I can tell you that much, when I see the moon in reverse here and the devil is a little bit of negative forces, I'll tell you that much, but that's not what matters. What matters here, I'll tell you, if I remember from the beginning, I'm telling you, you're supposed to be feeling the divine for the moment. And me, having, or me giving you somewhat of an insight here is like you'll see that you're not by yourself. You'll see caring connections around you. And if you do not have that, I want to tell you, I am here for you. And it's like sending tears to my eyes a little bit, because I'm telling you, I am a little bit overwhelmed myself by everything that's happening lately. It's like I want to help people, but this here is like the beauty of it is really overwhelming to me. Caring connections, people, just like open your eyes or send out the energy and spirit will answer you. I can tell you, What I'm trying to say as well is, this type of caring energies here, or caring connections here, that's what your connection to your DM is made of. In case, you want to X him out, is like he's an unperfect human being. And, I don't want to get emotional. I'm not an emotional type of person. This whole twin flame thing, it has hardened me in some way. But it's literally like your DM, he's got you. God sent you, He must have done something right in some kind of a past lifetime for you, for the type of woman that you are, to be there for him. And though the situation may look absurd to you, it's like, don't question that connection. That's all it is. It's a caring connection between two forces, and I hope that this makes sense to you. The thing about this connection too, you see, like walking away and deceit. If you find it in you to walk away, it's because your person is a false twin. I'll tell you that much. I'm starting to understand that too. But if you're stuck for some reason, you're doing everything that you're supposed to and you're still stuck, is because, this type of connections here, they cannot be broken. What the divine, unites, nobody can separate. I'll tell you that much, which makes sense when I hear always like, union, separation is an illusion of some kind, definitely. So one last card here. This reading is beautiful to me, but the thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that all of my readings are beautiful lately. So communication, soul tree, and manifestation. Let me tell you, people, these things that I'm talking to you about is not just like my imagination. It's like I'm aligned. I keep telling you. And I want to believe that you are too, if you're listening to me, because you're part of this wave or this gathering or this event that I had been channeling. And, the confirmation that the Lion's Gate is still open and that you can benefit from that is that these things here are manifesting right now in some form of like communication. Whether me communicating to you or you communicating with somebody else or maybe with your DM, this is what's happening here. You're getting closer to spirit right now via your communications, and when I see manifestation is happening right now. And I'll leave it at that. Something is going to happen to you soon. And the energy behind that is positive, which is why, these forces are messing with my readings lately, because they don't want me to tell you, door to personal healing and happiness. It's so evident to me. Some more. And when I see, you're the light. Yes, people, and I'm happy. Yes, people. A new romantic cycle begins, not in contradiction with what I've been telling you. Meditate and contemplate. That's what you're going to have to do when he shows back up in your life, This is crazy, but I try to tell you. You see that with the Queen of Swords in reverse, what I was telling you. Be careful not to sabotage your union, because what he's going to tell you is going to shock you a little bit. Don't let pride get in the way. I need one more, because I know that it's not all of us that have to do with pride. So if you're not dealing with pride, what's the other option for you? Confidence is your key to success, people. You got to start seeing this with me by now. There are just two cards when it comes to the Leo energy here. The new moon in Leo and the full moon in Leo. I didn't get this card today, Divine Animals, but you see the Lion's Gate that I was talking to you about? You see this soul family that I was talking about? If you're part of mine, you can feel these things happening for you too, as to right now. You see union, and it is like a soul writing. You see this door to spirits. You gotta start seeing this. I'm not crazy. I know it is just what it is, though I'm telling you, it's overwhelming me too a little bit, but in a very beautiful way. It's literally like I'm scared of my blessing for the moment. But it's because, I never thought it was going to happen, So that's one way or the other. Is either is your pride you're going to have to work on, or your confidence you're going to have to work on. Either way, right now the energies are flowing and it's easier for you to do it like right now. And I'll leave it at that. I'll give you 2 more cards, or 3. This card jumped. I'm seeing someone else. I was wrong. You know, that's the message I keep telling you. He has to tell you that type of truth here. That's the gate. That's the door for you guys. That's what's supposed to be happening in this Lion's Gate, and I feel like Spirit will be pulling strings for all of this to happen. That's the only way. It's like so perfect, you know, for the moment, everything. So, one last card or 2. Religious factor, I can feel that that's the only card here for like spirituality. You better get into it, you know, and keep an open mind. It is the same thing that I was trying to tell you. You see, this door to Spirit is there for you too. You can open that door too, but you got to do it for yourself, you know, and I'm telling you, it's like a long path. If you really want this, you know, just know that your twin flame journey is going to be like, it's like a training. Your spiritual training is going to be long and difficult and painful and everything, but I feel like that's what you have to go through to be closer to Spirit. You know, it's literally, you know, you have to be deprogrammed. I'm starting to understand slowly when I see, you know, keep an open mind. That's it, you know, you get a chance to connect to Spirit. All you have to do is keep an open mind. Remember this Queen of Cups in reversed? You got to start feeling Spirit, you know, instead of other going through other people to feel him for you. You have to open your heart to Spirit, you know. He'll tell you everything, or she would tell you anything you need to know, you know, to be just fine in life. I know I'm being a little bit philosophical here, but this is what the message is. One last card. And I can feel this religious factor. In a sense, I can feel Spirit, you know. You deserve love. You are lovable. You know, that's how I feel about myself. That's how I feel about you guys, and I hope that you feel the same about yourself. So that, people, that was my reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that the whole thing together made sense. If the portion that I had to re-record, if there is something, you know, just like you know, say it in the comment section. I'll clear up everything. But as to now, my reading is over, and to me it's absolutely beautiful, to the point, I'm telling you, where I'm a little bit overwhelmed by all this like light and love that surrounds me, quite frankly. So don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy. I shall see you soon. Bye bye.